I know John Tavares will be on the line when we go there. John, Michael, and Don, how you doing?
Hey. I'm good, guys. How are you?
We're doing great. So I want to ask you this question I always wonder about because we've never had the opportunity. You score an overtime goal in the playoffs at home. Place goes nuts. You obviously win the game, chanting MVP. What does that feel like?
It's a little bit lost. You're a little bit lost for words. I think just winning the game and especially in front of our home fans that were tremendous yesterday. So it was just a great result to a great game. And now for us, it's about putting it behind you. It's you go through so many ups and downs in the playoffs, and certainly you get a big win in overtime, especially at home. You want to enjoy it, but you want to put it behind you and realize how important the next game is. But yeah, it's a great feeling, and it was a tough game yesterday. It was a lot put into it, and great to get the win.
And you lost a couple of games in overtime 2 years ago against Pittsburgh. First time this team has won a game in overtime since 1993, John. So as much as you probably wanted to hold on to the 1-0 lead in the third, is there even more value to the win because it came in overtime?
Well, I think it counts as much in the series as if we're able to hold the lead. But I think in general, we've kind of won in many different ways this year. We've given up leads at times. We've held on to the leads. But most importantly, we've shown a lot of character all year in finding ways to win. And in the playoffs, it's never goes exactly how you draw it up, exactly how you plan it, but you have to find a way. And I think that shows a lot of character from our group. And I think that's a key factor to have at this time of year. And you got to find ways to win, and we certainly did that. So overall, I thought it was a pretty good game for us, and it's something to build on. And we want to make sure we're ready to go tomorrow because we know the Caps will be.
John, was there a concern that Friday was a game that you let get away? You had the lead. There was a rookie goalie playing for them. Did you feel that? Were you worried that might carry over to yesterday's game?
I don't think so. I don't think we're worried that it would carry over. I think, we were a little disappointed in the way the second half of that game went. We had a great opportunity to be able to win the first two on the road, which would have been a tremendous start to the series. But, we know we're playing a really good hockey team. And the situation was we're back 1-1. We didn't hold on to the lead, and that's the way it is. So you have to move on to the next game and focus on what we had to do. So did a good job of that. We came out really well, and it was a tight game throughout. And I thought we did a lot of good things. And like I said, it's nice that we're able to come through. And like you guys said, a lot of us were there for a couple of the overtime losses a couple of years ago. And, those games can go either way sometimes. And we certainly, I thought, played very well, and we're very deserving of the win yesterday. So to get it was huge. And now we want to make sure we respond well. In Game 4, after we won Game 1, we obviously didn't play as well for the whole game as we would have liked to in Game 2, and that's the challenge now, is responding after a win when a team is going to be coming hard.
John, satisfied that your fan base proved Alexander Ovechkin wrong, that the Verizon Center is louder than the Coliseum?
Yeah, I think anyone who was there a couple of years ago, anyone who's probably been there before that, and certainly yesterday knows there is no place like the Coliseum, especially in the playoffs. So it was absolutely tremendous yesterday, and it's a big advantage for us.
Now, this is going to be convoluted. I think that people that are born rich probably do not enjoy their money as much as poor people that become rich. So you've been there during the hard times, the low times at the island, and now this team has a legitimate chance to do really great things. How cool is this for you? How much do you appreciate it because you were there during the bad times?
Yeah, for sure. I think, we've obviously have come a long way, certainly this season. And obviously we want to go as far as we can and want to make this a special season. But in the long run, I think it sets us up for a great opportunity, and it's up to us to go out there and seize that year in and year out, wanting to be a consistent team, be able to make the playoffs and challenging for the Stanley Cup. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. So to do that on a consistent basis with how tight the league is, how competitive the league is now, is very hard to do. But certainly I think, all the years of drafting, developing, and going through a lot of those tough times, we're in a good position. It's up to our group to bring that on a daily basis, that work ethic and that attitude and that mindset to wanting to be great and achieve something special.